Hi there, everybody. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler. In the commentary box, it's with great view up here, Alan, and a great game, I think, in prospect.
Yeah, we've got the best seats in the house, and looking forward to an entertaining match here.
With Manchester United, the dominant force in the Premier League, Alan, for so many years. The City, winners in 2012, winners in 2014. They're giving Manchester United a taste of their own medicine, aren't they?
Well, they are. Manchester United have had it all their own way for so many years, and what a feeling inside the city of Manchester these days. Two top teams.
There seems to be all sorts of views on Juan Mata. Chelsea let him go when he'd been their player of the season a couple of times, but he's still one to keep an eye on.
Yeah, and he's an intelligent player, an intelligent individual, and I think that helps him on the pitch to see the bigger picture.
Are you a believer about David Silva, Alan?
I am a believer, and I'm sure the opposition have spoken about him because he's going to be the danger man for them today.
This is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Javier Hernandez is the main striker today. Manchester City's lineup today. Joe Hart starts in goal. Vincent Kompany starts alongside Eliakim Mangala in the heart of the defence. Jesus Navas starts with Raheem Sterling on the flanks. Sergio Aguero is the sole striker. Kolarov. That will help ease the pressure. Aguero. Even with Manchester United involved, there's no great pointers either way in this match. It's Touré! He's kept it out. Yaya Touré goes for goal! Great save by a diving goalkeeper. It's a corner for Manchester City. Jesus Navas can't keep the ball at the moment. Hernandez. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. Jesus Navas. And there is some backup for him in this position. Good defensive play, no cross and no danger now. Javier Hernandez. Now towards Rooney. Kolarov. He spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Here's Sterling. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. Darmian. Manchester City have the ball again. Jesus Navas. Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. Defending strongly there and making sure the cross didn't get into the danger area. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Kolarov. Oh, in goes the cross. The goalkeeper can just come out and pick that up. Wayne Rooney. Shaw in midfield, they've got it back via an interception. Yaya Touré on the attack here. Aguero. Touré. And here's the shot. Manchester City get given the corner here. tackle there is successfully done. Now he's lost the ball. Morgan Schneiderlin. Silva. He's got the ball back. Well, the defender. Toure. A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. Jesus Navas. Kolarov. Schneiderlin. And that's the referee's decision. 2 added minutes. Now by Silva. Morgan Schneiderlin. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. Oh, we're half. We're all ready for the second half, and so too are Manchester City. Kolarov. Fernandinho. And Manchester City have a free kick now. Cut out that pass. It wasn't an accident. He read the mind of the opponent. Fernandinho. And they're keeping the ball. Shot on! Very good stop here. Got the ball back. Alan, what did you make of Juan Mata in that first half?
The opposition defence have marshalled him expertly so far. No chances really for the lad.
That is a tackle and a half. Now it's with Wayne Rooney. It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. And now the shot! Chris Smalling. Hernandez. Shaw. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully. Now Fernandinho. Aguero. Now Rooney. Sterling. Rojo. He's read that well in midfield to get them on the ball. Now Fernandinho. Silva. Here's Sterling. Silva. Well, here comes the support. Turnover there that we didn't expect. Very good intercepting play there to get his positional situation right and win the ball without too much effort. Zabaleta. Great passage of passing play there. David Silva! Well, we're still level pegging here, but it's not for the want of trying.
substitution. Going on now is number 21.
Mata. Wayne Rooney.
The break is definitely on.
Hernandez! That's a brilliant goal. They were caught out here by this quick counter-attack against the run of play.
Yeah, I mean, they had to stick together there and come under a lot of pressure, but with the pace in the team, that was always likely.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Goal for Manchester United in the 75th minute. Number 14.
It's going to be a substitution. It's going to be Manchester City to make it. Shaw. Hernandez. Kolarov. Zabaleta. They've worked so hard, the team, to be in front here, and that's been recognised by the supporters.
Yeah, I think they've recognised that it has been a really good performance, but still a bit of work to do.
Sergio Aguero. A return ball. He's going to cross it. We're down now to the last 6 minutes. Keeping an eye on the time here. We still could have a decisive moment in the short time that remains. And in goes the cross. Yaya Toure. Pablo Zabaleta. Fernando. Sergio Aguero. Now it's with Wayne Rooney. It's a good-looking attack, this one. It might be a final attack as they look for this equaliser. Final score here, 1-0. It's a great game to win, a great way to win it, and I think the fans at least will be rubbing it in to their rival supporters.
I think the winning team was a little bit more fired up, actually, than the losers. They were the team that wanted to win this match more.
Some final thoughts on one of the better performers today, Alan.
He was always the man.
Drag my tongue across the sand, so happy just to crawl across the land. Soon I'll be the best around. I'm gonna keep my thunder underground. Hard flesh, cold against the rain, just billowing around my brazen brain. Off all my stinking limbs, blood dripping down my sunken monkey chin. Distant past.
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 Take me to the distant past. I want to go back. Distant past. Save me from the distant past. I want to survive. Distant past. Take me to the distant past.
This is the Allianz Arena, the home of Bayern Munich. A big welcome to you all from myself, Martin Tyler, and from Alan Smith. Alan. One of the best games I've seen in recent times. It wasn't for the greatest trophy, it was for the German Super Cup, actually. And Dortmund beat Bayern 4-2, but, you know, could have been easily 4-2 the other way. It was spellbinding, and I hope we get anything a tenth as good today would be satisfying.
Yeah, remember that one well, Martin. Jurgen Klopp leading them with so much charisma, Dortmund, and I think this one has got the hallmarks of another classic match.
Pointed to this fixture, Dietmar Schlernleber. Signal from the referee. And off we go. Bayern Munich's lineup. Manuel Neuer starts in goal. Jerome Boateng starts with Mehdi Benatia in central defence. Xabi Alonso plays with Arturo Vidal in the centre of the park. And they've got plenty of goal threat with two strikers in the attack. This is the Borussia Dortmund lineup. Mats Hummels plays with Socrates Papastatopoulos in central defence. Gonzalo Castro plays with Ilkay Gundogan in the middle. Well, it's a pretty robust start to the game. It's certainly a foul, but the referee's kept his cards in his pocket. It's another very good save. It didn't get away from him, the ball, either. It's one of the great comebacks, really, financially, from almost ruin. Borussia Dortmund were in terrible state, but they sorted themselves out and given Bayern Munich plenty to think about in recent seasons.
Yeah, and for that, Martin, you've got to give huge credit and thanks to Jurgen Klopp, who's...
What a fine save! That's brilliant work from the goalkeeper, not for the first time today. Thomas Müller. Lau. Arjen Robben. Philipp Lahm. Supporting player alongside. Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession. Xabi Alonso. Bayern Munich in with a chance and shoots. Nowhere near the goal, actually. Gundogan. Towards Aubameyang. The ball's got away from him. Philipp Lahm. I know you've talked, Alan, about your love for the Bernabeu in Madrid, but I must say this is one of my favourite stadiums, the Allianz Arena. You're right in the thick of it. It's a great venue, noise, passion, and for us, great sightlines.
Yeah, no, fantastic. You drive past from the airport, you can see it lit up. I first visited during the World Cup in 2006. And yeah, they did a fantastic job of it.
Mehdi Benatia. Arjen Robben. Jerome Boateng. David Alaba. Vida. Great passing. And the crowd really enjoying it. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. Castro. Aubameyang. The shot's up! Terrific stop! So the corner to come. The corner has led to that effort at goal, which wasn't far away.
Wasn't far away, and they did well to engineer a few yards of space there.
Borussia Dortmund on the ball, they've worked hard to get it there. Marco Reus. Well, that is going to be the goalkeeper's quite straightforwardly, quite simply, and he can pick the ball up. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. They've gone wide, chance to get the ball in the box, and now it's a cross from Arjen Robben. Good hands, bread and butter work, really, by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. Marco Reus. In midfield, they've got it back via an interception. We've got 2 added minutes. Here's a chance to attack. Arjen Robben. Lahm. And there is the half-time whistle. 0-0 at the break. Substitution here for Bayern Munich. Referee blows, and we're off for the second half. Aubameyang. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Well, that was looking good, and now it's turned over, and all the potential of that attacking play is lost, and they now got to get back and try and make sure they don't concede themselves. Thomas Müller played into the middle. Philipp Lahm in the middle. Bayern have a corner now. Well, it's a corner that's disappointing, really. The goalkeeper able to catch it without a challenge. Vida. Borussia Dortmund back in possession. Great touch on the ball. It's a real tussle between the two of them. Try and get the ball. Italian! Piszczek. Schmelzer. Aubameyang. Ball back with Bayern Munich. Müller. Ball with Lahm. David Alaba. Lahm. Arjen Robben. Robben. Able to make a good interception. I think well stuck out a foot and off the pass. Thomas Müller. He's got his shot off now. Well, they're trying hard to get in front here. Goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp. Marco Reus. Here comes Robben. Ian Robben. Well, they've lost the ball. And it's gone out of play there. Sven Bender. That's an easy interception because the pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. Reus. Aubameyang. Here comes the cross, looking for Reus. That has cost them, but only a corner. Could have been worse. Undoubtedly the biggest club in Germany, Bayern Munich, and reflected in the support.
Yeah, they've had it mostly their own way over recent years. A huge club globally as much as in the Bundesliga.
Müller. Ian Robben. On to Müller. On to the attack now. Lewandowski. Tremendous understanding from these players. Now Robben. Fine cross. Up for grabs here. Cohen now. Gundogan. Bender. Sven Bender. Towards Aubameyang. Found his teammate well. Here's a chance. That's a brilliant goal.
The goal from Reus, and that showed real finesse, just to place it into the bottom right-hand corner.
Different angle on it here. Bayern Munich are on the rack here. Club with a great reputation are still a goal down, and time is running out.
Well, these fans trying to pump up the volume in the Allianz and urge their players on to get something from this match.
Bayern Munich trying to do something very late in the game.
Well, it's not going to be a complicated approach now. Long balls into the box from any angle. It's all about trying to win that first header.
Looking at the bench, it's Bayern who are making the move with the substitute. Reus. And shoots! He's made a bit of a mess of that. A mess and a miss. It's Bayern who are going to bring on someone from the bench. Blaszczykowski. Bender. Added time coming up. There will be 2 minutes of it. There was danger, but he's cleared it. Well, the referee has blown his whistle and the game has ended 1-0. Great example here of counter-attacking football, Alan. They drew the opposition onto them.
They did, and they have got players with pace, and they've certainly got lads out there that can finish, as they showed.
Marco Reus and his role in the match summed up here for you by Alan Smith.
Oh, lots of energy, lots of quality, and a good goal, along with plenty of chances.
of great comebacks, really, financially, from almost ruin, Borussia Dortmund. What a fine save! Papastatopoulos! Towards Aubameyang. Found his teammate well. Here's a chance! That's a brilliant goal.
Oh, Father, tell me